Hi, this is Joseph Anthony of the Wonder Child blog. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'd like to read to you a little article from Emmet Fox and his book, Find and Use Your Inner Power, and then just talk about it a little bit. It's one of my favorite Emmet Fox articles. It's called Can't Be Dones. Here is a wonderful saying. He didn't know that it couldn't be done, so he did it. Meditate upon this, and you will find it very inspiring. It is amazing to think how many interesting and worthwhile things most of us could do if we had not put mental handcuffs on ourselves. What happens to many people is this. When they are young, they are full of ambition and confidence, and they attempt to do a number of interesting things. Being young, they lack experience or the necessary means to accomplish their desires, and after a number of failures, they become permanently discouraged and decide that after all they cannot do anything worthwhile. Also, they unwisely discuss their plans with other people who thoughtlessly discourage or even snub them. Thus it is that the lives of most grown-up people are full of can't-be-dones. They say, I can't do this, can't do that, I'm never able to do such a thing, and of course something else is impossible for me. Often they have a spurious reason. My health, my constitution, my early training or lack of it. My age is a favorite excuse for laziness. My family is a pretty good excuse too, and of course there are always the climate, the unfavorable locality, and the depression, or in our times we could say the recession. A great industrialist has a rule in his works that when his research department fails to solve a problem, no records of these experiments are kept. He says that these failures would be accepted as final and would prevent new people from intimately solving those problems. Ultimately solving those problems. He is right, of course, in thus repudiating the can't-be-dones. Have a mental stock-taking and ruthlessly throw out all the can't-be-dones you find in yourself. Break those handcuffs with the power of truth. Just as you are today, you can do some wonderful things for yourself and for those you love, if you will get rid of the can't-be-dones. So that's Emmet Fox. And, one of the things I love about this is that we put the mental handcuffs on ourselves. And I gotta say, I've never been in a pair of handcuffs. But it's really hard to put them on yourselves, I've been in toy handcuffs, but real handcuffs? Most of the time, someone from the law is putting them on your hands because you've broken a law. But to put handcuffs on yourself, mental handcuffs, you really have to work at it and be rather determined to succeed at this odd task. And so I think about that. If we're the ones putting the mental handcuffs on ourselves, it does take a lot of work. And so we get the handcuffs, he says, from other people. We try when we're young to do something and we fail, and they may say something critical or discouraging. We may share our plans and dreams when we're young with some, well-intentioned adult who says, you'll never do that, just get a real job. Whatever they say, we take those things, and because we become what we think about all the time and put our feelings and beliefs into, we begin to believe we're failures. We can't do it. Not good enough. Not smart enough. Not old enough. Not rich enough. Don't live here. Don't live there. And those laws that we break, the laws of we are wonderful, creative children of the divine, with limitless potentials to do anything, really, and yet We break the law because we repeat to ourselves over and over those voices. I can't do it. Can't do it. Just can't do it. And then we come up with reasons why we can't. He says we have to break those mental handcuffs with truth. And I think about handcuffs. You know, that image really is striking to me because, so even if he says we put them on ourselves, we have to get them from someplace. And we get them from the limited beliefs of other people that we choose to feed as we get older. In the same way, just the opposite way, the truth that will help break those mental handcuffs, the can be done, I can do it. We need other people. We are social human beings. Just as when we were children, we learned by imitating others and taking on, the thoughts and words from those around us. We need mentors and teachers who can encourage us, who can nudge us along the way when we've failed or not succeeded in the way we expected. We need people to help us have the truth to break those mental handcuffs. We can do it ourselves, it says, right? It says we have to break those mental handcuffs with the power of truth. And the truth, though, that sets us free, we need other people to help get that truth awakened in us. It's there. Once we do, though, sky's the limit. And one of the other wonderful things he says in here is, just as you are today. So you don't need anything other than what you are, who you are, as a divine shining light in the world. You have everything you need right at this moment to do those things. Wonderful things for yourself. You see, it's okay to do wonderful things just for you. Oh, I don't deserve it. Yes, you do. We just got done saying you're a child of God. A child of God's a prince or a princess. And they deserve all wonderful things, right? So do wonderful things for yourself. But Emmet doesn't leave it at that. He moves it on a little bit further and says, and do wonderful things for those you love as well. And that's some wonderful stuff there. Meditate on the truth just spoken here. We live with can't-be-dones, when the reality, the truth is, we can do many things, wonderful things, just by being who we are, with the help of mentors and teachers. And if you're at a place in your life where you have failed recently, or even years ago, and it's got you stuck, and you're believing the lies and the voices of, I just can't do it, it's impossible, and you need someone to help encourage you along, I encourage you to call me, to write to me at my email address that's on the bottom of the screen. Feel free to call, and I'd be happy to mentor you. First consultation absolutely free. I care about you and your heart. So please, for you and those you love, if you need that nudge over to the can be done, give me a call or drop me a line or email me, and I'd be happy to help you in any way I can. So, this is Joseph Anthony of the Wonder Child blog saying thanks for watching. So long for now. Whoops. Ah.